Hello, thank you for joining us on Cottrell's Kitchen. This is episode 3, and tonight we're going to be making pineapple cobbler. We were originally going to make peach cobbler, but we didn't have peaches, so now we're doing pineapples. Figured it would be just as well. All right, and for this, we're just going to need a can of pineapples. We're doing crushed. It doesn't particularly matter the consistency though. A whole stick of butter, cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, and just a pinch of salt. I know it looks like more than a pinch, but trust me, we'll do it. All right, so first things first, this is a little weird, but we're actually gonna take the whole stick of butter and we're gonna melt it in the oven. So we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And when it's done, we're just gonna take the butter, put it in the pan, and we're gonna throw it in the oven. All right, now that we got our butter melting in the oven, we can go ahead and make our cobbler mix. Which essentially, it's just gonna be pretty much everything we have over here. So it's gonna be the flour, sugar, entire thing of salt, just kidding, just a little bit. 2 teaspoons of this, baking powder. Maybe if I do it right. There we go. There, and then we're gonna go ahead and mix this all together. If you see the hand mixer, I'm not gonna let it speak. Alright, and when you're done mixing, it should have a consistency like this. Alright, as you can see, we have our butter freshly melted out of the oven, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that mixture. We're just going to go ahead and pour it into that. You'd like to use a rubber spatula to get everything out of the bowl, the mixing bowl. I'm just going to put this out there. This page is not for healthy cooking or anything. We literally just make what sounds good to us. Because I know a stick of butter is a lot, but kind of mix it up, get it even. Kind of looks cool.
It does look cool.
Alright, now that we're done with that, what we're going to do is we're just going to take our fruit and we're going to spoon it into it. You want to make sure you include the juice in all. It adds to the sweetness of the cobbler. Normally wouldn't be using crushed fruit for this, but just using what I have on hand at the moment. Kind of try to do a nice even spread. Also, this is a 20-ounce can. You can use a 15-ounce can of fruit as well. But this one's just, I mean, at the end of the day, me and I both love pineapple, so this will be. Make sure it stays even, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bake this in the oven for about 38 to 44 minutes depending on where you are. Alright, here we are about 42 minutes later, and here's the final product right here. As you can see, it has a nice golden brown exterior, kind of nice crunchy. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and take a scoop out of it. Oh yeah. A lot more. Alright, as you can see, it came out beautiful. Alright, and that concludes today's episodes of Cottrell's Kitchen. Thank you so much. Join us again tomorrow for another episode. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.